From Flushing, Queens, ball from the home of the Mets, City Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
Melky Cabrera will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career.
Flores gets down to make a great play. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
Batting third.
Jose Abreu will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Harvey gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Scott Carroll is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season, and as he got himself in the win column, he'll be looking to add to that here.
David Wright comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, third baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you better look out for Lucas Duda. He's got an on-base percentage over .450 in the last 10 ball games. He's been locked in at the plate, not chasing balls out of the zone, and it's been paying off.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they've committed more errors than any team in the majors. They just don't look confident when the ball's hit to them. In fact, I call them sloppy. You're going to have to do a better job.
Yoenis Cespedes will take his first cuts now. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in the ball game yesterday.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. After 1. Todd Frazier will stride in, hoping he's got a little more of that mojo that he had working yesterday when he hit 4, count them, 4 home runs. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Hit to short. Flores is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. DeYonder Navarro will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Harvey's ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Brett Laurie will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Into the seats, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Will go to the... Lucas Duda will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
0-1, here it comes. Tap fouled at home plate. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Back goes Jackson. Still going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 6. Left fielder,
Michael Conforto digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Curtis Granderson will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really nice games mixed in there.
Lowry's there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Matt Harvey stands in as he looks at a called strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you can't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's 2 runs here on 2 hits with a home run.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Austin Jackson will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Cespedes. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Scott Carroll. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Harvey steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Adam Eaton will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Right back at him and off his glove. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
left fielder number 50.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. David Wright will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Into the windup and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rollins towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, kind of a high chopper. This is a tough play for a shortstop on the move. Winds up beating it out.
Smoke toward third. Frazier's up with it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get it. Leading off the inning, Jose Abreu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing. Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and He'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Harvey sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Granderson will come over to give it a look, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Todd Frazier stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Digging in now, Deoner Navarro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit high and deep to right center. Cespedes going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Lucas Duda is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home 4th. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard up the middle. Laurie to his left. He's there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Michael Conforto in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And that'll be the 4th wide one. So put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brett Laurie, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Granderson is in his tracks now. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Flores. On to first, and there are two down.
The batter,
Austin Jackson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. After it is Granderson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail things here. Curtis Granderson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Number 33, Matt Harvey.
Matt Harvey is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. David Wright is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Eaton on the move. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Neil Walker steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Yoenis Cespedes stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Scott Carroll will come forward out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
1 and 2. One word, Matty. Unfair.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Adam Eaton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
So a runner at first now with one away, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Harvey over to first, and they got him. First pitch coming. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Walker's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading up,
Lucas Duda will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Around first, on his way to second now, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting, catcher
Travis d'Arnaud will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Wilmer Flores comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Heading out toward shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jose Abreu will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. fly ball out toward left center field. Cespedes is after it. One away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Settling in now, Todd Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
In there, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Curtis Granderson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away. Matt Harvey will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Into the box, David Wright. He singled his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Neil Walker takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Chopped to first, taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit. Brett Laurie will stand into half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That's by him for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy, and you don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. 1 away, and Jimmy Rollins will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Here's a high pop-up. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
Up next for the White
Very
Sox.
brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Austin Jackson will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is under it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're still down. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Nate Jones is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Yoenis Cespedes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit in the air to left. Cabrera has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman.
Lucas Duda steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. J.B. Shuck is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And you know, when you've got a guy out there that's mowing you down, you've got to start taking some pitches. I mean, he's tough enough as it is, but he's even tougher when you're helping him out.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Adam Eaton will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Melky Cabrera stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And you got to think that guy right there is hoping he's going to get one final opportunity. They'll need a 2-out base runner for him to get any shot.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2-0 count and the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Cespedes going back on it at the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3.
And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first-pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in